Hi, this is Coach Rich Borgatti from mountainstrength.com. I'm going to show you a few of the crawling variations that we use in Spartan races and in our OCR training here at Mountain Strength CrossFit. I have a little obstacle course set up for us, kind of simulate the barbed wire crawl. I'm going to show that to you right now, and then we're going to go through 3 different variations to get through the barbed wire crawl. These are ones that you can use in your training, at your gym, at home, and they'll translate very well over to race day. Okay, so here's the course I have set up. As you can see, I've got some rubber bands that are set up to simulate barbed wire. And what we're going to do is go through a few variations. Now, a lot of you are very familiar with rolling on the ground at a course. So in the course, there is usually flat ground with some rocks, mud, or grass, and they have barbed wires about this height, about a foot off the ground, which you have to crawl underneath to get to. Most of the time, people find it easy to roll sideways, but as these courses get longer, rolling becomes a little detrimental. You start feeling nauseous. So we're going to go through some variations that I suggest you switch up rolling for one of these variations, especially if you get nauseous. The first one is the good old-fashioned army crawl. So here, underneath the barbed wire, you're going to want to get on your arms, forearms, and you're going to get your hips open nice and wide. And you're going to crawl arm over arm underneath these barbed wires. Okay? This will require a little bit of mobility in the hip, little abrasions on the forearms, but if you have arm guards, you're good to go here. Okay? Next is the bear crawl, coming through here, lifting up on your knees or toes. Sometimes the barbed wire is a little higher than here, and just crawling through. I suggest you do this closer to the side of the barbed wire, as the barbed wire is a little higher where the stakes are. This is especially good for people that tend to have their upper body is really sore and they can't do the army crawl. They can get up on their feet and still move forward. So that form would look like this, good old-fashioned bear crawl, and crawling forward through the barbed wire. The third method that I like to use is called shrimping. This comes from the martial arts world, from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and we'll go through this. This is using your hip. So on your back here, you're going to use your feet to move your hips and then reposition your body going forward. And you do the other side. So alternating, moving your hips. This gives your arms a huge break. So if you're really sore with your arms and you can't crawl using them, using your legs to get you through is very beneficial. Especially if this is really muddy and slick, this way will help get you through a little faster. So going through these, you would use a variation of these in the race. Go through the rolling, which is just a barrel roll, sideways rolling, coming underneath. Going through a bear crawl. If you can get your knees up off the ground, you'll be able to move just as fast as rolling. And then finally, if you need to give your arms a break, get down and use the shrimping method, using your hips and your legs to drive you forward rather than using your arms pulling you through. Okay? If you have any questions on any of these methods, or you want more information on Spartan Race training, hit me up through email or on our website, mountainstrength.com.